Was this ox cart assailed? It is in a dreadful state. Wrought by the hands of brigands. Or the claws of monsters. What is it? Are you alright? Do forgive me, Master, but I've not learned any...
While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way. Follow me, then. Unless you doubt my sense of direction. If we're to destroy this, it will have to be from the other side.
I am sorely disappointed. My curative magics are at your disposal. It's like that. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. One arrow is all I need. could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck. Keep gazing upward and you're like to stumble ere long.
Here, if you please. Right, just follow me. This way.
Lucky us. That's worth taking.
Not be unwelcome for an ally to appear once.
We were battle ready when they found us. This shan't take long. Lie on me.
Follow me. Good, we're here.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here. Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Protect the shipment! Steel yourself! Cut the things down! Don't let them touch the shipment! How did this happen? We must escape the cargo! They're a tenacious lot. That's what I'm talking about!
All done then? Splendid.
I thank you for coming to our aid. That was a tight spot, you say. And what luck! Nary a scratch on the wares to show for it.
Methinks there are rare materials to be found hereabouts. Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find? Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead. Off we go then.
I hope you slept well. Now we must report to Captain Brott. That's the way of things, is it not? I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
I'll turn you into a pincushion.
It is clear you're not interested in arriving at our destination, so I'll hold off on guiding us there for now.
An astounding discovery. Indeed. Good on you for being so observant. You're staring, Arisen. Has aught yonder caught your eye? We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
I can't wait to see what the day holds.
Every town's got its own hardship, it seems.
Tis me that comes to see you.
We're hunting for one day.
Welcome to the Star Drop. We serve all manner of fine ales here.
Shall I pour you a cup to start?
Seeing a captain always makes me nervous. The room's at your desk.
Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know. I expect Captain Brant will want to hear of this. A person of import, I take it? Very well. I will lead the way. We've come all this way, only to find ourselves unawaited. Perhaps our timing was...
Come now, Lucen. Seems I've caught someone's
Well met, sir. I'll feel a sign now. Wait for the new equipment to come in. Oh, yeah. Well met, sir.
No!
Could use a bit of right to know.
I trust all's well, sir.
Well met, sir. Can't you see? Do you know who? Law compares to a real bow. Grant us thy blessings.
Would that all my days were so
What is
bright.
life without a little spice?
Apologies, Master, but I can't guide you there from our current location. Now, we must report to Captain Brant. That's the way of things, is it not? Follow me, Master, if you would. I'll bring you to the one you seek.
Welcome to the Star Drop. We serve all manner of fine ales here.
This isn't much to go on. Hail, friend. Have you? I've an eye for people, and my instinct. I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for. Fear not. I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You needn't bother yourself with the cleaning, and I don't expect you to stay cooped up in there neither. I'd be much obliged if you'd simply consider my home. Sound appealing? Then come on by and have a look-see.
Could you come over here?
Aught you need of me? What brings you here?
Have you ever been at a loss as to how to proceed? Or felt like you'd forgotten aught but couldn't recall what 'twas? Well, whenever I'm lost, I go to a professional to have my fortune told. And around here, that's Ursula, the Oracle. Her services are not to be underestimated. Many a time has... So if you're ever in need of guidance, why not seek out an Oracle yourself? That's a...
What to make of this?
Here, if you please.
Crowns and politics are no concern.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
Welcome to the Star Dropit. We serve all manner of fine ales here. How extraordinary.
Welcome.
Mind
I'm dead on my feet.
the noise.
Well met. What should I get up to today?
There's got to be something fun to do. I'll not stand for this.
There was a patient
Someone
man.
ought to put a stop to this.
Well met. I was not prepared.
Why is everyone always in such a hurry?
My bed calls, and I shan't resist.
Could have sworn I ought to attend.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Have you a moment to...
Where was I headed? Sprinkle of
It's nice to see everyone out and about.
the rules at your neck.
I've never heard something. You'll not get away with this!
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. You've done a fine job culling those monsters, Your Majesty. 'Tis common knowledge among the people that 'twas you who delivered them. The number of those who seek out this tavern in the hope of an audience with the arisen. Should you continue to display such valor, the day will soon come when Disa can no longer deny your presence. And ere it slips my mind, pray.
Done already, are we? And here I was expecting a challenge.
Indeed, you've culled more than your fair share of monsters. I expect tales of your valor will soon be told in taverns. Splendid.
There is much we ought to tend to. You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Disa's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels afore now. Though, would that I could undertake the task myself. But my station prohibits me from... What say you, Your Majesty? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct your investigation. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend it. I refer to Waldar. And many a time has Deezer demanded Waldor amend the code of Vermont to her own benefit. And many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, he now sits in a cell beneath the palace. Our laws dictate that Your Majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldor will be willing to vouch for Your Majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the magistrate's release? I prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the... There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen. For some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds. But as I hear it, he is now... And so, in honor of his supposed valor, they have been holding masquerade. The false sovereign's identity is still beyond our ken. But mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse into the man behind the mask. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? If that is your judgment, Your Majesty. There is much we ought to tend to. While examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent for some time now, it seems she has been diverting a veritable mountain of what's more. This inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be arisen, appeared on the scene. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the hands of Arthur himself. Yet 'tis strange, for sweet crownflowers only grow on the eastern edge of Vermont. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in our... 'Tis a frail hope to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that Your Majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge and probe into this young man's origins. Very well. If that is... However, do not forget that exposing the false sovereign will be vital.
I'm not going to take that from you.
I'm in no hurry to
My back.
I ought to find someone to buy me a drink.
Always another errand.
Greetings. You need only make a worthy offering in exchange. I have seen your path. May the... You've my gratitude. I have seen your path. May... You've my gratitude. 'Tis lovely to see you.
There's much needs doing.
The room at your neck.
Time to
None
go.
of us is guaranteed tomorrow. It's life.
I've been on my feet all day. My legs are as lead. Forgive me for last night's stuff.
Someone is looking this way. Is there aught about me that caught their eye?
What do you think? Does this...
We meet again. Would you care to stay and talk a moment? I'm glad. I'm rather fond of this place. I ne'er imagined a city could be like this. And how could I have? In all my life, I've hardly left the palace. My mother is quite... Oft did I long for a taste of normal life. Even aught as simple as going, my mother has always procured things I covet for me, so to pick out an item and obtain it with my own... Which reminds me, I fear I cannot repay the full sum all at once. I have... Pray, take this for now. My apologies, friend, but I'd best be going. Thank you for indulging me. I do hope we'll see each other anon. Till then...
Fancy a little more wares?
Look! Master, a treasure...
The goblins, I hope you can reclaim aught from the fiends. Twould bring me peace of mind. I hope you can reclaim aught from the fiends. Twould bring me peace of mind.
Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost. We're here, Master.
You've come. Glad to see you, friend. So, what say you? Would you care to live here in my absence? As I've said, you need many thanks, friend. I knew I could count on you.
We will find much better rest in an abode than out in the elements, methinks. Let us make good use of it while we can.
That's just what I was thinking.
I've heard some interesting tidings about town. Regarding the Vermundian military, yes? 'Twould seem the Queen Regent has made significant alterations to the chain of command.
Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Oh-ho! Most excellent. You may now change your... However, if you wish to register as a warrior in... Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Marvel! You may now change your vocation as desired, sir. What's more, I bear glad tidings. 'Twould seem our arms shortage is at an end. I dare say the armory...
Outstanding. The result of our impeccable teamwork, no doubt.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Do come again. Look as long as you please.
I'll like this.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen. Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Do you... know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
So, you've come. Captain Brant bade me allow you passage.
Like it or not, I must go where duty calls me. What must needs be done?
Show them your metal!
Alone, I'd never amount to anything. Have courage! I'm right here beside you.
I'll not
I'm nodding off where I stand. I will release you, should you pay an honest sum. I'll brook no trouble from you.
If you want to leave, show us your, sincerity. Don't you dare think to try anything. The best quality a soldier can have.
Enough!
The best quality a soldier can have.
Wait for the new equipment coming. I will release you, should you pay an honest sum. Silence! I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
Or to polish up my gear for tomorrow.
On all sides.
Pray, do. Do not test me.
Almost nodded off for a moment there.
Making a living as a soldier.
Quit acting so chummy.
Would that I now had cause
Can't
to
expect
draw
to stay
steel.
so long.
Dare you? Do not test me. Steel yourself, and we shall not fall here.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
known I'd never amount to anything.
I'll be needing a full mug of ale to recover from that blow.
I shan't let them harm you.
I cannot bear it.
Might that be a Wakestone shard? Oh, how lucky we are to have stumbled across one.
We ought to keep it with care, lest we lose it.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Oh! I'd not have thought we'd find one here.
A splendid discovery. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
The latest was a tragedy to those who suffered the beast. I thought to myself, and indeed, we have our sovereign. Still, that I would see this.
Huh? Thanks, I suppose.
I know you're made of sterner stuff than that. Now I've gone and stepped it in.
Is this where you've been all this time? 'Tis rather far from where we agreed to meet up.
Our party is reunited. Surely we can ask for no more than that.
Have you come to release me from this jail? Who are you? Aha! Then we are presented with three options. Or, Deezer's arisen is false. Or, have you proof that you are arisen? Ah, they say the arisen's breast by that mark. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, he went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true arisen, the one fit. And what befell him, you ask? Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar, whereupon his head was liberated. Aye, I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be? Escape? Here, I spend my days perusing the code and I need not turn my ear to Deesa's absurd demands. That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of tomes I could delve into, I might rethink the matter. Tell me, does that... I suspected as much. Then we are done here. Leave me...
A place to quench one's thirst for knowledge, eh? I'll admit, 'tis an intriguing prospect.
Well, I'm not sure. I have been waiting for you, Arisen. You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment. This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May Was I lacking in devotion?
I could tell half as many lies as my hair. What should I do?
Was I lacking in devotion?
Good day, sir.
I know so little of this world and of myself. Take my beauty to devote my life there.
Was I lacking in devotion?
This is Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. Excuse me?
Maybe I'll make myself scarce. I need not strive to know the unknowable.
What am I to do?
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
This is how I am.
as nutrition.
Rejoice, my darling, for your Albert is
Welcome home, dear.
I spend my days spinning yarns, only to come home to a wife for whose radiance...
Oh, you bold-faced...
What could yon...
What would you of me?
Interested in my wares? Well, I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Pleasure doing business with you.
Best not be bothering me. What do ye want?
Approaching the capital always sets the mind at ease.
'Tis much safer here. Few monsters linger in... City shadow.
Right you are.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
You are the... Follow me! You move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
It's like this. Something doesn't feel right.
Some skills can only be honed on the battlefield.
Such peace, reigned eternal.
I only pray my watch.
Quiet at last.
Be
gone! Your pre-
Are the new recruits battle-ready yet?
Time to sleep.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother, but it was never my intent to deceive you. I've simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve themselves with me. But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose. My word, you mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the Sovereign currently residing in the palace is a pretender? Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. Have you seen him?
Me?
No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. This room turned up little of interest. But I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brandt if I discover aught you shouldn't. I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good your escape.
Regent Kin Sven, where have you been?
Forgive me. I couldn't sleep. I thought a stroll.
Prithee inform us when you if aught was to happen to you. Those new boots barely lift their swords. I could see myself.
They're whispering at me now. I dread to think. Not sure why I patrol it.
Take it easy today.
I'd gladly stay away. Such peace.
Anywhere's better than the middle of a crowd.
What's this? Come to admire my sculpture. Ho, ho! To think my eminence as a collector would reach in the ears of the original. If only my collection were complete, I'd fain allow you to inspect it. Alas, the sculpture that I commissioned to be its center, and 'twould wound my pride to have you behold my collection ere 'tis made whole. If your curiosity shall not be denied, however, mayhap you'd consider paying a visit to the sculptor in my The man's home is located in Bakbatal. You need only to...
What say we gather some information?
Without thought of interest would happen.
You're a right pain, you are.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that... To think, Deeza's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. 'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Deeza is the doting mod. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Deeza's focus, we may be able to gain a more useful... You have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid I'm able to offer.
It seems we were right to suspect the Queen Regent. We ought to keep an eye on her in the days to come.
Mystifying. Phasus. Now there's a name to remember.
There is much we ought to tend to. A place with books likely to entice Magistrate Waldo, you say? Naught springs to mind, I'm afraid. Kendrick of the Gracious Hand is versed in many things. Perchance he knows of such a place?
underneath the roof. Look as long as you please.
What delights might there be to find in town today? I must remember to dust the shelves. Welcome!
Look as long as you please.
Well met, sir.
Welcome.
There is much we ought to tend to. A place with books likely to Kendrick of the Gracious Hand is versed in many things. Perchance he knows of such a place? Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Have you reconsidered the matter of investigating the fault? Should you infiltrate one of the palace's masquerades, I am confident that as the true sovereign, I've no doubt this is a matter best. What say you, Your Majesty? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. I shall have them ease security. So pray, slip into the venue through whatever opening presents itself. Once your infiltration is successful, you will need only don a mask and act the part of an invitee. Few will think to be wary if they believe you a fellow mark. Here. This take care. There is one other thing. Masquerades being as they are, you will require... Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when...
Fewer burdens certainly makes for smoother travels. I dare say the spring has returned to your stepmaster.
Captain will have my head if I skip another patrol.
Mayhap if I hang out, someone will buy it.
Need anything?
Welcome, should you so desire. I can help you find your truest self. Much obliged, sir.
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory. You'll find only pieces of the finest quality, and quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember... Misers, hope to see you again. Fancy a look at my wares?
I know that
Wood ready for the morrow.
I see you cannot manage without me for a moment, Arisen.
The sight of yon ox cart has brought all my fatigue to the fore. Shall we climb aboard?
Fewer monsters are to be found in the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
Make haste.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
A fine place to sit and gather one's thoughts. Silence cultivates.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a hermit.
Always sets me to think.
I would appreciate.
Frey, take yourself elsewhere. Our services are only available to members of this establishment.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Let's make haste, else I'll be at this all night.
Everyone's busy with their own affairs.
I'm not sure what's best.
Could have sworn I looked
Nice place, this.
Good to see you, Master.
Can't remember the last time I had a
Heavens, no! What do you take me for?
I can't watch.
I'll not suffer this to continue.
more time than I know how to spend.
Your eyes are as discerning with time. I'll feel a sight now once I'm at my
Would that all my days were so tranquil.
You ought to learn when...
I'm not trained for this. Moderately expensive to my duty.
Our soldiers need better training.
Good tidings to you. Are you the Arisen, perchance? Aye, I thought you might be the one. My husband spoke of you, you see. 'Tis through him I hear much of the gossip going around town. I suppose you're here to see him. You'll have to come another day, I fear. He's been sent out. 'Tis a perilous mission at that. I've heard he is to fell a Dullahan at the Ildua's resting place.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
I must ask you to comport yourself with the utmost civility while you are within.
You're far from your station, are you not?
I was bored out of my skull guarding the palace. At least here I can listen to some courtly music.
Crowns and politics are no concern of mine.
All my days were so tranquil.
Always sets me to think this townsman dependent me.
I do wonder who's behind the mark.
Another.
Now, we who are gathered here are naught but nameless.
These masks are naught but a hindrance. I do wonder who...
Just between you and me, my survey missions through the caverns and ruins, my task is to seek out items of potential value and research them. And 'twas going well, too. 'Tis an enigma, forged of strange material, so back and forth I go, on an endless string of the...
So, tell me more of this ox cart.
I shan't let anything spoil my evening.
Our first sovereign in debt.
Another ale can't make... Another ale? 'Twouldn't do to meddle in each other's affairs here. you heard? There's to be more
I find it liberating to hide my face for a time.
Twouldn't do.
Captain will have my head if I skip another patrol.
I find it liberating to...
I'm a tad preoccupied just now.
Would that all my days were so tranquil.
Would seem our sovereign has recovered enough to...
No. Pay me no mind. We who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles.
Leave me be. Methinks I'll have a rest.
Another ale
Smiles and such. Whatever could you want from me? Talents,
Dull days for us are a sign that all is well.
I shan't let anything spoil... Away with you.
Always the same dismal affair, if you ask me.
I pray someone...
Silence cultivates wisdom.
Crowd that size in a single heavy purse.
I'm just grateful I get to lead it my life.
Would that all my days were townspeople depend on me now.
Pray, leave me be, sir.
Weren't you listening?
What is to be said?
All my days were so tranquil. Such quietude is a blessing.
What is it? I'm rather busy.
I would fain...
This is quite the dilemma.
Don't complain, my ear seems so much more
Business to attend to, friends to supper.
Such quietude is a blessing.
Surely it wasn't my affairs of which they whispered.
Dull days for us are a sign that all is well.
So tired. I barely the vim to tie my boots.
is not at all to my taste.
Such quietude is a blessing.
Where might I go to spend a few hours untroubled?
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. I'll scour all the
In here.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check. Lest you forget, these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, as you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phaesus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape.
As you can see, I run an establishment that caters to certain pleasures. You're welcome to come and play anytime, if you escape with your life, that is. Know, however, that our service...
A place to soothe the spirit.
Let's head to market before it slips my mind.
I'll go on an adventure of my own.
I'm just grateful I get to lead my life.
Come see me. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me.
I'm not sure what to do with myself today.
On me to air what young shows can't.
Politics are no concern of mine. Tarry too long and the blues grow stale.
The sky always puts me in a contemplative mood. What's to be done about this?
Some call it cultured, I call it dull.
This place always puts me at ease. Not much going on.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there.
Our soldiers need better training.
Could use a dash of salt.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?